Good morning, everyone. As you can tell, I just barely got out of the shower, so it is definitely still morning, definitely not 1 o'clock in the afternoon on my day off. I have literally done nothing. I've never done a full-on start to finish, get ready with me kind of thing before, so I thought, why not? Why not today? The only thing I've done is I put moisturizer on my face. So we're gonna jump right in and we're gonna get ready because my hair is slowly drying. We're gonna use the leave-in conditioner that I love. This is called The Good Stuff. Ooh, hello, The Good Stuff. It really is the good stuff as far as I'm concerned. Rory's trying to eat it off my hands because I'm sitting on the floor. Hi, Buggle Wuggle. There we go. All right. Rory's gonna be my guest star. He's gonna be my assistant. Since my husband works from home, we tried Rory in a position as a office assistant, but he was unfortunately not qualified. So now he gets to be my office assistant, and I'm not gonna tell you it's going better, but it's going. Oh, Buggle Wuggle. Okay. I'm still rocking that side part. TikTok can't tell me how to live my life. All right. That was the only part I was rushed to get done because my hair is kind of drying. And I wanted to get it done now. In my previous video, I spent basically 20 minutes complaining about being pregnant, which I still feel justified in, to be fair, because being pregnant is really hard. But I don't want to talk about the negatives this time. It just makes me sad. So we're gonna get a sip of our water. We're gonna get started on some makeup that makes me feel better about myself. Thank goodness it is finally getting sunny here in Idaho. I know in some parts of the country, y'all are already out sun tanning. But for some of us, it snowed in the last 48 hours. So there's that. So although it is still technically snowing here and it is forecasted to rain most of the rest of the week, I do put on sunscreen every day under my makeup because I go outside and I take this cute little furry bud on a walk every day. I try and aim for 2 walks because getting exercise during pregnancy and getting exercise to help manage my anxiety is so important for me. So I always try and wear a good amount of sunscreen. Rory's gonna try and lick everything off my hands. Just because he is how he is. He is our dog and we love him, but yeah, so anyway, I wanted to spend some time in this video talking about things I'm excited for, things I'm really looking forward to in being a mom. And when I do that, I don't want to ignore the fact that I know it's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be hard. And that's okay. I want to make sure that I'm keeping the positive things in mind. And to anyone out there who's going through anxiety like I have during pregnancy, it can be debilitating almost. So I just want to remind you of the positive things and the big picture, the happy things that are still happening while you're pregnant, and the things you can look forward to, the things I'm looking forward to as a first-time mom, and some of the things that I'm stressed about but I'm trying to be really positive about, because I also know that the positive things aren't necessarily the entire truth. So I will be totally honest about things I am stressed about and struggling with, but because I want this to be a very real space. No, Ray, you cannot eat my makeup. I know it looks beautiful, but you cannot eat it. I also always start my makeup off with putting chapstick on because my lips are literally, Ray's trying to eat my makeup, because my lips are literally drier than the Sahara Desert every single day, pregnant or not, doesn't matter. But really quickly, it is also a day that I need to do my nails, and I've never shared my nail routine, so this is gonna be a long video. I might split it into 2, who knows? Hello. So I want to show you guys what I do because I genuinely get compliments on my nails all the time, which I can't believe because I think they look not great. They just look okay. But I work at a jewelry store, so I'm constantly handing people things. They're looking at my hands, so I want to have my nails done. And as you can tell, they are not. My nails have always been weak. They always have broken off no matter what I do. So I realized I had to take matters into my own hands. No pun intended, but I do think it's funny. So this is what I get. And you can buy these packs like these for like $5. I get them just at work because I get a discount. I get an employee discount. But you can literally get them at Walmart, at Kroger, at the grocery store. That little sound is my dog. I'll try and keep him as quiet as possible, but he is a tiny monster, so. Anyway, so these are what I use. There's this little tiny tail right there. To do my nails. And I use the glue that comes with them too. I'm not using this specific one because I still have a bunch left in a different bottle, but I do use that glue. So I'm going to size these real quick onto my nails. I'll get them glued on and I will kind of show you guys what that looks like. I'm not going to spend a whole ton of time on this because I know it's not crazy exciting. Most people just go to the salon and get acrylics, but I don't have the patience, time, or money for that. And I don't like when they start to grow out either. I don't have the patience for it. So what I do, I'm just going to show you how I pick the sizes real quick. I have been using the same nails for a few months now, so I know what size goes with my finger, but I'll show you how I figured that out. So we'll start with my pinky. And I take a nail and I kind of push it on just a little bit because they're going to flatten out with your nail, and see if it shouldn't overlap over your cuticle that much. I kind of use it to push the cuticle down. And then it should fit just over your nail, just right. So then I take the glue. It's gonna tell you to just put a single drop on it, on the nail. That doesn't work for me. I literally take and I get a drop out of the bottle and I kind of swoosh it around a little bit. Then we're gonna take the nail, press it into the cuticle, make sure it's in there good and tight. Push it down, hold it down for a good 4 or 5 seconds. And I blow on it because there a little bit spills out the side, but no big deal. And then boom, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna hurry and glue the rest of my nails on. I do them all the exact same way. I struggled with my pointer fingers, I think because my pointer fingers have kind of been messed up from years of like piano playing and I don't know, just being clumsy, I guess. I don't know. But I think they're probably a little messed up because I mean, look at this. They literally separate like that. And that's not, I'm like trying to get them together. Anyway, so I'm gonna glue the rest of my nails on and I'll be right back. So I've got all 10 nails glued on, and the gorgeous part about this is that you can file them down to the shape and size that you want. These are a good shape and size for me, so that's how I'm gonna leave them. I am a little up closer because I'm gonna do my makeup, so don't mind that. The only thing you need to do is kind of file off. Some of them have, there we go. Some of them have these little tab things at the end that can be a little rough. So I'm just gonna file those off real quick. And then you're good to paint. And I'm not gonna paint until I'm done doing my makeup because I don't wanna do my makeup with wet nails. So yeah, another thing that I love about these is that, hello? There we go, is that if one is to like pop off or anything, I can literally just glue it back on so easy. I don't have to worry about a broken nail. I don't have to worry about ever getting them filled. I can literally just take them off, file off the glue on the inside, and glue it back on. So I never have to worry about getting my nails filled, which is nice because I, first of all, don't have money for that. Second of all, I just don't have time or the patience for it, to be completely honest with you. All right, so now we're gonna hop into makeup. This has been the makeup that I have liked doing with my pregnancy skin. Believe it or not, my skin is pretty good right now. The only active like acne that I have is right here. And like you can see a handful of little spots. Other than that, everything on my forehead is all scars. This is all just scarring, which sounds negative, but really like for me, I'll take scarring because I've struggled with acne so much. So I let my hair air dry also, so because I'm just like so natural that's just more my thing, is just air drying. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so first things first is something I forgot because when you're pregnant, you have the brain of a goldfish. So the brow product I've been using up until literally a couple days ago has been the Milk Kush Triple Brow Pen. It worked fine. I didn't mind it. It just dried out because I bought it from TJ Maxx, not from like Sephora or something. And a funny story, I literally have no idea what color my eyebrows are apparently, or my hair, because I look at him. Because I bought a new brow product, and this is from NYX, and it's the color caramel, however you say it. This literally would work for someone with like naturally red hair. And like, I don't have that. So I don't know what I was thinking. So I have to go return this today. And then I humbled myself that I do not have the hair color of a gorgeous natural redhead, and bought the color that actually fits me. That is called ash brown. And now I'm struggling hardcore to even open it. Okay, all right, let's go. Oh, that was way too close. It's like opening your phone to a front-facing camera. So some positive things about pregnancy is I'm not necessarily someone who's like really good at planning. It's not like my talent. That's definitely more Chris than me. However, Roy is knocking things over, it's fine. However, I am someone who likes making lists and checking things off and having things to do. He knocked something over on the little table over here, and now he's barking at his toy for knocking it over, so this is gonna be a minute. Don't mind him. I am someone, however, who likes making lists and checklists and checking things off. And Roy, no. That has been a very useful skill, and it's very satisfying for someone like me to be able to do that. So that's been nice, is that I can use that skill and like satisfy that need in myself to make lists and check things off. And also I love shopping, and babies need things. Literally, the difference in the brows right now. As I was saying, having that need as like, you know, a part of my personality that needs to be like satisfied has been good for me. And I feel like I have more control as well, because I guess I am kind of a control freak. I constantly have to remind myself that there is a human growing inside me, because like I think every single woman in America at some point has had a little bit of like body dysmorphia, where you look at your body and you like feel like it's a different size than it is, whether it's bigger or smaller, you know, whatever it may be for you. And I definitely, like, my brain thought that my body was the size that it is now before being pregnant. So like, I recognize that I've gotten bigger, but at the same time, my brain is also like, no, you haven't. This is the size you've always been. Like, your stomach has always been this size, and that's not necessarily true, and I know that. So that's been something I have to like remind myself constantly, that I didn't really picture being a part of being pregnant. Let's move this. I didn't really picture that being like a part of being pregnant, but it is, and that's okay. I'm sure I'm not the only person who has ever experienced that. Also, this packaging, way easier to get out. I can't talk into eyeliner at the same time. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Another thing I'm excited for is that we are actually planning on moving very shortly after we have the baby. After I have the baby. Chris doesn't have to have the baby. That's me. We're planning on moving. And while that is going to be very stressful, I'm sure, we are really, really excited. We've wanted to move to, we're going to be moving to the Boise area. We live in southeastern Idaho right now. And we'll be moving to the Boise area, and we are actually so excited because we've wanted to move there for a while. That's where most of my husband's family lives. My family doesn't live there. My family lives in Utah. But that's where a lot of his family lives, and we spent a lot of time driving in between his family and my family. We thought when we lived here that being in the middle would be kind of beneficial, because we're right in the middle of his family and my family right now. But we found that that kind of makes us split our time between them, and I think it'll be more beneficial to kind of be around my in-laws and then we're not splitting, you know, vacation time or whatever between them and my parents. You know, we have more time to spend that way, and we always pictured ourselves living there anyway, so we're excited about that. And I know it's going to be very stressful with a newborn, but we plan to have our house like 100% ready to sell by the time the baby comes, so that we really just have to do the bare minimum after the baby gets here. I'm also really excited because we just recently had our 20-week ultrasound. I'm 21 weeks right now, almost 22. And we just had our ultrasound, and they confirmed that we were having a boy for sure. She told us at 12 weeks, and I've bought some boy things, but I've been trying to kind of keep it gender neutral as much as I can, and really like what baby's gonna care if they're in a dino onesie. Certainly not mine. I'm not that picky. My child's probably not gonna be that picky either, I hope. Or I just jinxed myself. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, so it was confirmed we're having a boy, and I'm actually very excited to be a boy mom because everyone says boys are easier. So we're gonna hope everyone's right. And also, I think boy clothes are so cute. Like the little dinosaurs, the little like safari animals. I am trying really hard to make his room and his stuff to be very like ocean themed. That's like what I'm going for. And it's been so cute so far. So yes, I'm getting caught up in the cute baby things more than anything, but so what? Let me be happy and let me live my life. Oh my goodness. Okay, side note, I've been using this mascara for a little bit. And I keep using it because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste product. I don't want to waste my money. But it burns my eyes just a little bit. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Fake Out Mascara. I really don't have any problems with it other than, you know, the burning sensation every once in a while, but I guess I can put up with that. Anyway, like I was saying, we're planning on moving, so I'm really not getting a whole lot, like we're not doing a whole nursery. We only have 2 bedrooms here, and the other one is currently an office for Chris, so I can't exactly make that a nursery. But we're not going to be living here very long after he comes anyway, so I'm not crazy worried about that part. Plus, it forces me to buy less things, which is probably a good thing. There are so many baby products that exist in the world. I am like shocked that anyone doesn't go just absolutely crazy trying to pick them out. Can you tell I was really hopeful? The sun has not been out as much as I thought it would from the time that I bought this foundation, because I was like, I don't want to buy it at the color I am now and then have it get warm. But I should have remembered, I live in Idaho. It does not get warm until like June. And even then, it rains like half of the summer. There's videos I made last summer when I wasn't working, when I was home a lot, and I'm wearing sweaters in like probably 4 of them, just because it was raining and like 50 degrees. So I was hopeful, and now I'm gonna look like an Oompa Loompa through the duration of this foundation because I waited too long to try and return it. I will say I've been using this foundation really only after I got pregnant. It's the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. Foundation, concealer, however you want to use it. And the coverage is phenomenal. I will give them that. They did not skimp on the coverage for this foundation in the least. I will also never understand how someone only uses a brush to do their foundation, because I have to, no matter what brush I use, I always have to use a sponge to get it really just, I don't know, to look good, to look like skin. I feel like if I don't use a sponge, it doesn't look like my skin. It just looks like a layer on top of my skin. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at using a brush. Who knows? For the most part, the like not bad, but the most intense part of my pregnancy skin has gone away, which has been kind of nice because that was really just painful more than anything, is that it was kind of painful to have acne like that. And I really haven't broken out that badly like that since I was like 18. I started getting bad acne when I was 18. I have a whole video about it that I'll leave in my little description below, but I started getting bad acne when I was 18. I went on a prescription for it for a little bit, and then I got off of the prescriptions because insurance is just different and you can't be on them when you are trying to get pregnant. So it is what it is, really. Now you might be asking yourself at this point, Kate, why in the world are you doing foundation below your nose when we're all wearing masks all the time? Well, for one, because I can. Two, I always feel like, first of all, when I go to work, like, I never wear foundation past like my nose because I wear a mask all day at work, so it truly, genuinely does not matter what I look like underneath it. Second of all, I just feel like when I'm at home doing things, if I only wear half face of makeup, I feel crazy. Do I look that crazy? Probably not. Because also when I do like only half makeup, like makeup on just the top half of my face, I use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, okay, Gretchen, tinted moisturizer as opposed to like a full coverage foundation like I used today, because I don't have nearly as much to cover up on my forehead as I do on my cheeks. Because I would just like to point out that I look like a different person than the gremlin that started this video. For the most part, I still use the Laura Mercier powder. I'm just trying to shake the last little bit of life out of it that I can. I bought a new setting powder that I've been using. Like I used every other day this week when I was at work, and it was great. It's the Juice Beauty one, but I want to make sure I get my money's worth out of this Laura Mercier one because she's pretty, but she ain't cheap. Okay, so got that done. Finish off the eyes. Things that I hoped would go away after like the first trimester that haven't is definitely the exhaustion. That's not fun. Some of the nausea, also not loving that. I'm not someone who like ever really remembers to eat all that consistently. So having to like remind myself genuinely to like eat every so often has just been like different. You know, like if I missed lunch or whatever, it wasn't a big deal. And now like if I miss lunch, my body's like, excuse you. Like my baby's like, hello, I haven't snacked in 25 minutes. Someone needs to fix that. Really at this point, I am just a servant to this child. And that's okay. I haven't had any crazy like cravings in the second trimester, which has been nice for sure. Because I definitely had some in the first trimester. All I wanted to eat was Costa Vida salads or like Costa Vida tacos. So I'm kind of glad that that's over because that was weird. It was just weird. Like I like them normally, but I'm not usually like that obsessed with them. And I felt like I was obsessed with them for a hot minute there. I've also been using a much smaller brush for my highlighter recently, and I'm really feeling how it makes everything look a little just cleaner. And I feel like I can actually like blend the highlighter a little better with a smaller brush as opposed to like a really big one. Like, look at that glow. That is how we fake a pregnancy glow, because all a pregnancy glow is a little sweat, because everything makes me tired and everything makes me winded. I stand for like a solid part of my job during the day, and I can sit, but like, you know, people don't like that. So I stand for a solid part of my job, and I'm literally like out of breath from just standing. And it's like I exercise almost all the time. You know, I get in a good amount of walking, and my foot's asleep at the moment. Okay. I get in a lot of like walking, a lot of exercise. Obviously I walk a lot of my job as well. But it's just, there's not enough room for my lungs anymore. There's not quite enough room for my lungs to expand all the way anymore, so that's super fun. But you know what? We're getting there. That just means baby's growing, and that's good. I'm definitely excited for when I get to go on walks, like our little family walks with our baby. That's like something that for sure like keeps me going during the day, is the idea of like having the baby in the stroller and my little roister here on a leash. If I say the word too many times, he'll get excited and then get disappointed that I can't take him right this second. But I get excited about those things because I freaking love going on walks, and I'm excited to be able to do that with our little family. It's also nice where my husband works from home. We have the opportunity to do that like during the day. Not saying we always take the opportunity, but it's there. It's there. It's nice knowing that it's there. The real question, what color should I do my lips today? I've really been feeling this Haas Laboratories color. This is one of the original lip liners she came out with. This is the color Ride. I do like this one. But what about like a bold red? Like, who cares? Who's gonna see it? Nobody. Yeah, why not? We'll go with the red. I haven't worn a red lip in so long, and it's been even longer since I wore this ColourPop one. So let's do it. Let's live our best lives. Let's do a super bold red lip because I can, and then I'll probably change its top because I don't feel like red lips go with blue, but you know, we're not trying to look like the 4th of July over here. Okay, let's do some lip liner. Hold on. This is fine. Everything is fine. But do you ever like mess up your lip liner and end up with overlined lips? Because I just did that. And then of course, just as I'm trying to finish this video, the sun goes behind a cloud, and that's fine. I usually fail a lot worse at red lips, but I'm feeling this one. It's not nearly, it's like definitely bold, but it's not nearly as obnoxious as I always think that it is. Probably use like a little bit of a second coat. Of course, that's gonna be the one that like I mess up horribly, right? There we go. Okay, I didn't mess up. We're good. It's fine. Okay. Then let's finish this off with a little bit of makeup setting spray. The same stuff I've used forever. Same bottle too. I really enjoy doing my makeup while I'm pregnant because it just makes me feel so much better when I'm feeling like bloated and gross and sick and just all that stuff. I like doing it even if I'm not going anywhere. Like today's my day off. I have a couple errands to run, but nothing crazy. But I just like doing it because it makes me feel good. So I hope I pointed out some really positive things that I'm excited for. You know, I'm excited for little family walks. I'm excited for the cute baby things. I'm excited for my little pupper and our baby to just be the best of friends. Because Roy is only 6 pounds, and it is very unlikely that my child will ever be smaller than this dog. So I'm excited for them to be little best friends. I'm excited to be a mom. I'm excited for mom friends and things, and it's not that I don't think it's going to be difficult. I think that it's going to be very rewarding, and I need to keep that in mind, as I know that sometimes my anxiety definitely takes over. We're excited about moving. We are excited about being closer to Chris's family and being able in the future to spend more time with mine overall. So those things are things that I have to be excited about that really keep me going. So I know this was a long video. Thanks for sticking around. I will go paint my nails real quick and show you guys a glimpse as soon as I'm done of what they look like. I'm thinking white because it's cute. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Can you say bye? Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. No, he's just a messy little boy.